Still searching. We'll say I'm coming in here. Wearing all black colors. All black. Going to the purple. Where's purple at?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go here in the inner harbor. They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
18, 19, Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Hampton. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
They'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Tackle at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. Another run here with Hampton. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Go! Rep 79 Broncos. 19, Pioneer.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
19, Tiger. Check up.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest lead.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Vicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come back there.
Let's go now. Go.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for them.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time, and it'll be third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Third and long.
Ready? 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
That's all right.
They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
It's now
Ravens sending the punt team out there. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
7-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw in that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Sack. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Scoop.
Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down.
What the fuck?
Downfield, right side, and it's caught. They get 24 on that one, and the Chargers have the first down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's to the Marion Hampton. Down the sideline. And he will score. Marion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That his second TD catch of the season. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, come on.
Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And good coverage by Putty. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And will mark him down up beyond the 30. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
8. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And position, a huge
Ready. Ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready, ready. Press all 80. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
He'll drop to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Knowles. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
70's in the look. Ready.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
23-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
On the ball now.
It's
On the ball.
4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, L.A.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Makes the score Chargers 17, Ravens 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Third
Chargers.
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll give on the ground, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Faster.
1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready,
This is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 33 yards. On the give, here's Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Give, and here comes Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A run. This is Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
They'll run with Hampton. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Omarion Hampton, touchdown Chargers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
That's the score. Chargers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without. Let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now this looks like a design run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Number 27. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. Pioneer.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Tag. Cougar 19.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the
70 Ranger.
46-yard
70
line.
Ranger. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down on a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Gonna air this one out. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Check, smash. Gravity Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
While play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
679 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Back to 6. Let's go 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
The two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
And it's Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Here's Hampton. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Quick hitting slant there, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
brings up third.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From 23, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Chance to get him closer to that finish line. It is 3rd and 2.
19, Tiger, 19.
On the ground, Hampton. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. There it goes. It's Hampton. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff her on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they've a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Okay, ready?
Now, 1st and goal.
Let go.
Here's a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And It's not going to be easy.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the two-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the
Check the
two-point
eagle.
conversion.
Hey, check that. Street.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Hampton, the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Set. Go.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Hampton trying to work inside. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
14-yard line.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready. Let's go.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a first down. Out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short. So it is 4th down. To throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
This is 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Huh. 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for